I am the Markman, and today we're going to have a quick review of all my remaining horror genre figure collection. So welcome to the Markverse! If you check my previous videos, you will know one of the figures and statues I collect are part of the horror genre. I already reviewed Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the werewolf from An American Werewolf in London, the Bride of Frankenstein, Chucky and Tiffany, both from Child's Play, and Dracula. Then I also unboxed some figures but was not able to review them. These are the Mummy from NECA and also NECA's Toonie Toons, the twins from the Shining film. And lastly, Funko Pop, the Squid Games, O Will Nom, or Player 001. You might not know, but Oh Young-soo, the one who portrayed the character, won the 2022 Golden Globe Best Supporting Actor for a TV series for that role. Now for the different figures or statues that I have yet to unbox, starting with NECA's The Wolfman and Frankenstein, which are part of the Universal Monsters brand. These are glow-in-the-dark figures. Actually, I got a mummy figure as well, but I needed to sell it since I already have the black and white one. For the Wolfman, the only glow-in-the-dark part is his face, while for Frankie, it's also his hands and forearms. For the face of Wolfman, there is this perfect lining of the hair, which I do not know why they made it this way because it's somehow straight. They should have made a little zigzag lining unless the Wolfman went to his barber. This is, of course, unrealistic. His entire body is color brown, which I also like, but the color of the regular figure is better. It also has this base, and his feet have a peg hole. Since in the film, this is how his feet look like, and he walks like this as well. Without the base, we might have a hard time making him stand. For Frankie, at least, it's a little better. The height is fine as well because we know he is a tall monster. When we put him beside Wolfman, you can see the difference, and I would have hated him if they have the same height. His facial details, clothing, and color, it's all good. Now, the sad thing about the glow-in-the-dark figures, they do not have any accessories. The next is another Universal Master brand of NECA, The Invisible Man. This is based on the 1933 film of the same name. Actually, this figure is very neat. Not because he's wearing a suit, but because of the details of the figure. They have designed it well, the wrinkles of his clothing, color shading, and its finishing. From head to foot, it's all good. Unlike the glow-in-the-dark figures of NECA, he has several accessories. He has two alternate heads, but I will retain this one. Aesthetically, I think this looks better. But for his hands, I will use the cylindrical hand for him to hold the cup with straw. And this one to hold the book. Then we have The Creep, who is the host of The Creep Show, which was a 1982 film. And FYI, this was the screenwriting debut of the genius and one of the masters of horror, Stephen King. One problem I see is his costume. Well, not now, but in the long run, since the edge is unstitched, it will definitely fray. As a matter of fact, threads are already falling. Though the touch of it being dirty is aesthetically appealing for the creep. Nice facial details. He has two alternate heads, but I won't change his default head because I guess this is the best among the three. I will also let him hold this candle holder when I display him together with this pumpkin head. Now let's go to, again from NECA, The Last of Us, which is based on the 2020 PlayStation game. This is a two-pack featuring the main protagonist, Joel and Ellie. I definitely love the box, and it's going to be nice to display my PS4 games beside it. They captured the faces very, very well. And the details of their costume, it's awesome. NECA became faithful to their design in the game. They look great. They even have more than a dozen accessories. I guess I'm going to choose the rifle and shotgun, but we'll just choose to use the sling for both when I display them. Of course, the backpack for Ellie will also let her hold the bow and arrow. The three other arrows, I can put them inside her bag. Then the pistol, let's remove her upper torso to see this hidden hole to look like she put it behind her back. For Joel, probably this revolver and machete. I am already excited to display them. They are one of the best figures I have right now, no doubt about it. Then we have three Funko Pops. First is Song Ji-hoon, also known as Player 456, the main protagonist of the Netflix TV series, The Squid Game. I only bought him in Player 001 to represent the series. Obviously, both look like them in a Funko way. For him, it's the clothing and his mustache. And adding touch to him, he has this dalgona, which is a honeycomb candy that has an umbrella stamp. This is seen in episode 3 of the Squid Game. Then Sam from the 2007 movie, Trick or Treat. There is still the 2019 Sam from NECA brand in the market, but I'm not sure of its authenticity since I'm doubting their reliability. As you know, many NECA figures are being fake, so I only buy them from suppliers whom I already knew for a long time. The problem is, my trusted suppliers do not have his NECA figure anymore. I do not have the intention of buying this one, but when I saw it up close, I appreciated how it was made. Again, in a Funko type of way. I like the head that seems to be covered by a burlap sack and button type eyes. And adding more to his personality is the sack he is holding. Lastly, we spoke of him earlier, the king of horrors, Stephen King. Not really a horror genre main character when he stars in films, but I included him here because of his contribution to the genre. Since he does not have any signature looks or trademarks, then you won't really know who this is. The reading glass, it's too common. So what I did, I cut his name from the box and made a label for him. And I will display it this way. So let's call them again: Wolfman, Frankenstein, Invisible Man, The Creep, Joel, Ellie, Player 456, Sam, and Stephen King. These are my new horror genre figures. So if you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up button, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to push that notification button since I always publish new videos every week. Again, I am the Markman. Thank you for visiting the Markverse, and always remember to pay it forward with kindness.